Hello, everybody. Okay, you just gotta see this. This is a guy that's like posing to be a preacher, and I've yet to hear anything that was like empowering or anything. It's more like he's selling the power of the dark side, other than, saying, hey, if you fill your heart up with love and goodness, and things like that, it's just going to push away the rest of the stuff, rather than this is how powerful it is. Ooh. Anyway, check this out. This is too weird. This is his deal. I'm just reposting it because things like this are disappearing at a phenomenal rate right now, and I wonder why. And anyhow, this guy rubber stamps the issues over there. He's not even available ever. I mean, ever. And he's not in charge of the health department. That I fear someone else is, and but they do have full control over this. This guy's just a rubber stamp. Anyway, I hope you're not going through what I'm going through, and please check out everything, cross-reference everything, and post everything. Your story is very important. Post it, then go, after going public, then go hit the media and directly to the agencies. Okay, here it is.
Music has a lot of power, more power than people imagine. There are scientific studies that show that if someone has had surgery and you play certain types of music, the surgical wounds will heal faster with certain types of music than with others. And that is something that goes back to synchronous and dissynchronous rhythms. Our bodies live on rhythm. Hip-hop is powerful because it alters the natural rhythms of our body. That's why if you've ever been in a real nightclub where the music is real loud and the system is set up right, when you come out there, your heart palpitates. And anybody who really has lived a club life knows what I'm talking about. Your heart palpitates because the beat and that's why bass is used, because it overrides. That heavy bass, boom, boom. Whatever beat it's set to, your body tries to reset to it. Because you feel literally the vibration coming through the floors. And so our bodies are on a rhythm. And if you know, we should have between 60 to 90, the normal, even if you're a real athletic person, 50 to 90 beats per minute of your heart rate. These songs change that. And of course, the body is made so that you beat regularly. Sinus rhythm is a regular rhythm. The sinus note of your heart sends this rhythm out, and it should beat very regularly. But this synchronous music, what it does is it crosses up that rhythm. And so what begins to happen is you're no longer hitting every second or every 3/4 of a second a regular rhythm, because the beats are off. They're set off. Your body rhythm goes off. When that happens, your mind, everything about you, how you're oxygenated, everything that happens to you is off. And anybody knows that one of the ways to get someone high is to cause anoxia or hypoxemia, which is lower their oxygen level. That's why we have these stories in the hospital, these young girls who suffocate themselves or strangle themselves, young boys even, trying to get this weird high. It's very popular now among young people. And people think it's suicide, but what it is a craze where people are looking for another level of high. It's satanic, and it's a cult, but they'll strangle themselves from their closets. We've had reports of that even here. And they'll strangle themselves because if you can get close to being, lowering your oxygen levels real low, you get a buzz, you get a high. And that is part of what happens when the music is synchronous enough. When the beats are off enough, you mess with the way the heart beats, you mess with the way the body is oxygenated. And so literally your brain begins to function differently, and your defenses go down, more importantly. First of all, regular life becomes boring. If there's something that changes the way you function and adds pleasure to it, you're going to seek that pleasure. And so it changes things. So it's hard to sit through a class. How do you sit and focus on a teacher who's simply speaking in regular English with no beat, no rhythm, no nothing, or worse? How do you listen to them preach? So, of course, the churches are beginning to catch on. So you get more and more churches that are becoming hip-hop centers themselves because they're trying to catch on to this mesmerism. You them in front of something that simply will just kind of mesmerize them, make them lose time. Nobody has to go in and deal with them now because there's something occupying them. The biggest danger here comes here, and it comes in deception. Jesus constantly reminds us to avoid deception. Be careful that you be not deceived. That's why he says be sober. Why does he use the word sober? We always tie sobriety to alcohol or drugs. The Bible says that what you eat helps or damages your sobriety. That's why Solomon says, pray that your princes will eat for strength and not for drunkenness.
Oi. Okay. That's rough. I don't even want to look at it. Okay, let me just advance it here. Let's see what's going on here now.
Because you have to come to this point where you accept the fact that you are unworthy of the merits that God is ready to give you.
Unworthy. Okay, let's see what's over here.
Relief situation that has no substance behind it. There's problems, inherently problems, because
what is this garbage? One has to ask. This guy runs the health department in Pasadena, and it's no wonder they just left me to twist. I mean, what are these little pictures up here? Creepy. Okay. I mean, it's kind of cool in a way. I mean, but it's creepy when you go and look at the fact that this guy's a doctor of brain twisting, not a doctor of medicine. I mean, maybe he is that too, but his main thing is the interaction between religion and politics, basically. I mean, not to put it too fine a point on it. Anyway, his other ones are like music is bad, you know, things like that, which in itself would be a joke, but this guy allowed deadly pathogens to go around Pasadena, and he doesn't even live there. 2194 Corson is that's a biological testing center, and they test warfare agents on people there. There's a lot of people who died, and a lot of people know about it now. Anyway, keep posting. Thanks. Oh, and love the earth.
So what has happened to our young people is that this front